Class 12, Chapter number 16, Semiconductor Devices. Very short answer question. What is rectification? Answer. Rectification is the process of converting alternating signal AC into direct signal DC. What is ripple? Answer. Ripple is the unwanted AC component present in the DC output of a rectifier. Define ripple factor. Answer. Ripple factor is the ratio of AC RMS to DC value. State the maximum efficiency of a half-wave rectifier. Answer. Efficiency is 40.6%. State the maximum efficiency of a full-wave rectifier. Answer. Efficiency is 81.2%. What is an unregulated power supply? Answer. An unregulated power supply is a supply in which the output voltage changes with variations in input voltage or load current. What is a regulated power supply? Answer. A regulated power supply maintains a constant output voltage even when load or input voltage changes. What is Zener breakdown? Zener breakdown occurs in a heavily doped thin junction at low reverse voltage due to strong electric field breaking covalent bonds. What is avalanche breakdown? Answer. Avalanche breakdown occurs in a lightly doped thick junction at high reverse voltage due to minority charge carriers accelerated by the field. What is Zener voltage? Zener voltage is the reverse voltage at which a Zener diode enters breakdown region. State two applications of a Zener diode. Answer. First, as a voltage regulator. Second, as a reference voltage source. What is a photodiode? Answer. A photodiode is a reverse biased PN junction diode whose reverse current increases when light falls on it. What is dark current? Answer. Dark current is the small reverse current that flows through a photodiode even in complete darkness. What is a solar cell? Answer. A solar cell is a PN junction device that converts sunlight directly into electrical energy. Define short circuit current of a solar cell. Answer. It is the maximum current a solar cell can deliver when its terminals are shorted and the output voltage becomes zero. Define open circuit voltage of a solar cell. Answer. It is the maximum voltage developed across the solar cell when its terminals are open and no current flows. What are the criteria for selecting material for a solar cell? Answer. First, band gap should be between 1 to 1.8 electron volt. Second, high optical absorption. Third, good conductivity. And fourth, abundant and low cost material. What are the difference between a photodiode and a solar cell? Answer. Photodiode is a light sensor or photodetector used in reverse bias, while a solar cell is a power generating device that produces electricity from light without external bias. What is the most common use of photodiode? Answer. It can be used as a photodetector to detect optical signals. State two uses of solar cell. Answer. First, in satellites. Second, in traffic lights and street lights. What is LED? LED, that is light emitting diode, is a diode that emits light when forward biased. Why is the LED made of compound semiconductors? Answer. Because compound semiconductors allow emission of different colors by changing the band gap. What is the cut-in voltage or forward voltage drop of an LED? Answer. LED forward voltage is 1.5 volt to 3.5 volt. State two advantages of LED. Answer. First, energy efficient. Second, long lifespan. What is photovoltaic effect? Answer. The photovoltaic effect is the generation of voltage and current in a PN junction when light falls on it. What is the color of LED light dependent on? Answer. The band gap of a semiconductor material. What is a bipolar junction transistor? That is BJT. Answer. A semiconductor device having two PN junctions and three regions: emitter, base and collector. Name the three regions of a BJT. Answer. Emitter, base, collector. Why is the emitter heavily doped? Answer. To supply a large number of majority charge carriers. Why is the base thin and lightly doped? Answer. To allow most injected carriers to reach the collector. Why is the collector moderately doped and larger in size? Answer. To collect most carriers from the emitter and dissipate heat. What are the two types of BJTs? Answer. NPN transistor and PNP transistor. Define current gain beta. Answer. Beta is equal to IC upon IB. That is, it is the ratio of collector current to base current. Define alpha. Answer. Alpha is IC upon IE. That is, it is the ratio of collector current to emitter current. What is the relation between alpha and beta? Answer. Beta is equal to alpha upon 1 minus alpha. What is the input of common emitter configuration? Answer. Input is applied between base and emitter. What is the output of common emitter configuration? Output is taken between collector and emitter. What is the phase relation between input and output signals in common emitter amplifier? Answer. Output is 180° out of phase with input. What is transistor biasing? Answer. Applying external voltage to operate the transistor in an active region is called transistor biasing. Identify the logic gate whose output equals 1 when both inputs are 0. Answer. NAND gate and NOR gate. What is a logic gate? A digital circuit with one or more inputs and one output that follows a logical rule. What is an analog signal? Answer. A continuously varying voltage or current is called an analog signal. What is a digital signal? Answer. A signal having only two levels, 0 that is low and 1 that is high. Why is majority carrier current in BJT very small in the base? Answer. Base is thin and lightly doped, so only few carriers recombine. What type of biasing is used for common emitter amplifier? Answer. Emitter base junction forward biased, collector base reverse biased. What is the input characteristic of common emitter transistor? Answer. Graph of base current versus base emitter voltage at constant VCE. What is the output characteristic of common emitter transistor? Answer. Graph of collector current versus collector emitter voltage at constant base current. What happens if both junctions of a BJT are forward biased? The transistor goes into saturation. What happens if both junctions of a BJT are reverse biased? Answer. The transistor goes into cutoff region. What is the Boolean expression of a NOT gate? Answer. Y is equal to X bar. State Boolean expression of OR gate. Answer. Y is equal to A plus B. State Boolean expression of AND gate. Answer: y is equal to a dot b. State Boolean expression of NAND gate. Answer: y is equal to a dot b bar. State Boolean expression of NOR gate. Answer: y is equal to a plus b bar. What is an XOR gate? Answer: a gate whose output is high when inputs are different. Write Boolean expression of XOR gate. Answer: C is equal to A plus B is equal to A bar dot B plus A dot B bar. Which gates are called universal gates? Answer: NAND and NOR gates. Define dark resistance of photodiode. Answer: it is defined as the ratio of maximum reverse voltage and its dark current. State the formula for power gain in common emitter configuration. Answer: power gain is equal to AC current gain into voltage gain. What happens if the emitter base junction is forward biased and the collector base junction is reverse biased in a BJT? Answer: the BJT operates in the active region, normal transistor action. This is the region where the transistor works as an amplifier. Which LED material emits infrared radiations? Answer: aluminium gallium arsenide. Which LED emits red light? Answer: gallium arsenic phosphide or aluminium gallium phosphide. Which LED light emits yellow light? Answer: gallium arsenic phosphide. Which LED emits green light? Answer: aluminium gallium phosphide. Which LED emits blue light? Answer: zinc selenide. Which LED material can produce red or yellow light? Answer: gallium arsenic phosphide. Which LED material can produce red or green light? Answer: aluminium gallium phosphide. Which LED is used for producing blue color? Answer: zinc selenide. What are the two PN junctions in a transistor? Answer: the emitter base junction and the collector base junction. Explain why the emitter base junction has low resistance. Answer: the emitter base junction is forward biased, which reduces the depletion region width and allows majority charge carriers to flow easily, resulting in low resistance. Explain why the collector base junction has high resistance. Answer: the collector base junction is reverse biased, which widens the depletion region and restrict the flow of carriers, causing high resistance. Why is NAND gate and NOR gate are called universal gate? Answer: because any logic gate can be made using NAND gate and NOR gate. The output of which gate is exactly opposite to that of an AND gate? Answer: NAND gate. The output of which gate is exactly opposite to that of an OR gate? Answer: NOR gate. When is the output of XOR gate high? Answer: when the inputs are different. Which logic gate is called an inverter? Answer: NOT gate. What does an OR gate represent logically? Answer: logical addition. What does an AND gate represent logically? Answer: logical multiplication. On which principle does a solar cell operate? Answer: photovoltaic effect. Why is a series resistance connected in a Zener diode circuit? Answer: to protect a Zener diode. Name the logic gate output is high only when the two inputs are at different levels. Answer: XOR gate or exclusive OR gate. Name the logic gate which produces low output when one of the input is high and produces high output only when all of its inputs are low. Answer: NOR gate. Name the logic gate which generates high output when at least one input is high. Answer: OR gate. Name the logic gate having single input and single output. Answer: NOT gate. Name the logic gate which generate high output when both inputs are high. Answer: AND gate. Name the logic gate which generate low output when both inputs are high. Answer: NAND gate. Name the logic gate which generate high output only when both inputs are low. Answer: NOR gate. Thank you.